Okay. Let's see if this works. Anybody here? Is it coming up? You see with these massive shifts and shit? Like, look. I got up to get some snacks and shit and some water. Hold on, because I cannot find my live on here so I can look at the chat. It's not coming up for me. Hold on, guys. I can't see the chat. I can't find my live on here. Hold on. Hold on a second. Just bear with me, guys, because I cannot see the chat at all. Just so you know. Hold on. Okay. Hello. Hey, there are 10 of you in here. What's up with this? Come on, let's go. Yeah, I got a bottle of water and I got some beef jerky and corn chips, so I mean. How crazy is that? This is not the first time this has happened. But what's crazy is that the tower happened and the tower happened on my live. So that's, you know what I'm being told? There's somebody who's a magician around. You had to completely exit for YouTube. Yeah, Jason. Somebody's manipulating this. Somebody could very well be good with technology and they forced it to crash, is what I'm being told. All right, coffee. Where's coffee? Yeah, I have the chat now. I couldn't find my life. It was not there. Oh, Jason, look at you. Café con leche. But you got to put CAFE. Okay, she is here. I is here. So, coffee. I don't know if you want me to say your real name here. I don't have to. Here's the thing, doll. While this happened and while I was just kind of like, they told me to take a break and get up and walk and get some water and some snacks or whatever. Here's the thing. They told me I cannot finish your reading here. Okay. What I'm going to do for you, just if you can, like, I don't know, take a screenshot or something. You have these cards and you have the tower at the bottom. I think you know what it is, okay? I'm hearing it again. I can't finish your reading here. I'm going to send it to you in the chat. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. Because I was about to say something pretty big. But I was also going to say there's something bigger here that I'm not allowed to say. And they cut me off. I was cut off before I said that. But what's coming can only be heard by you. Okay? Yeah, I think Jessica, that happened to you too. So don't worry. Just please do me a favor, because I got to put these back in the deck. I want you, make sure you write down, if you haven't written down already, what you got. Okay? And I'm going to have to finish this for you later. Let me make a note, because I'm looking at the other cards here. Now, I was right. I was fucking right. I'm telling you, girl, I told you, you came to me at the right time. Okay? Let's just put it that way. The best I can do for you right now, before I go do your reading outside of here, get ready to ante up. Okay? Get ready to ante up. Wow. All right, coffee. The public does not need to know about what this is. I had a feeling about you. Okay? So, coffee, thank you for your understanding. We are going to continue this. I'm going to do this for you tomorrow, because by the time this is all done, it's going to be really late, okay? Ray. Is Ray here? I feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad. No, I don't feel bad. Okay, coffee. Yeah, because it has something to do with that. My grandmother accidentally walked in here. My grandparents are spending the night. It's kind of a funny story. My son's sleeping on the couch right now because they're using his room, because I do these things in my room. Because my aunt's on a trip in Orlando, and my mom didn't want her parents to be by themselves in the house. Even though they were by themselves at the house the last time my aunt went on a trip, but it is what it is. So they're spending the night here. They went to a Valentine's Day party with my parents, which was cool. And she opened the door to my room and she saw what I was doing. She's like, oh, she walked out. Crazy stuff happening. My son's already asleep on the couch. I'm like, oh. I told him he could stay here, but I do my life so late. He's like, don't worry, Mom. I take the whole bed and I want to sleep on the couches are comfortable anyway. So I think they're only here for like one night or something. So we've been having to kind of like give up rooms when people come here, but it could be worse, right? Anyway, Ray is supposed to be next. I don't know where Ray went. Ah, Ray's here. Okay. Ray, you're here. Okay. Oh my God. Let's see what Ray gets. You know, it's so funny, Ray. Like, you heard me, right? I said you came to mind while I was in the shower of all places. And I said to myself, I was actually going to say the beginning of the live, and I didn't because you showed up. I said, does anybody remember when Ray Vid, Rabbit, as I used to call you, would come into the readings and he would get awesome reading after awesome reading after, like, you were getting the cards, man. It was like live after live after live. And for whatever reason, I was gonna say that out loud, but then you showed up. Fucking crazy. Anyway, let's see what you get, because you came to mind. I'm like, man, I wonder if Ray ever came back in, right? What if he would get another one of those readings? I know there were a couple that were like, it kind of stopped for a little bit, but that, you know, it happens, right? I have to clear the space again. But yeah, it's so fucking funny. When I saw you show up, I said, no way. No way. Here's Joan of Arc again, guys. Here we go again. Please carry out the negative energy. Please restore things to equilibrium. Holy Spirit, archangels. Please carry out the negative energy. Please restore things to equilibrium. Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, for your protection. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm gonna need like a car wash here, or a like air, not air purifier, one of those, with the HVAC systems. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Maybe an air purifier, an energy purifier. All right, let's see what Ray's got. Oh, they want me to announce the winner of the deck. And that person's here. Are we ready? Jess, my dear. Expect one of these to come your way this week. Congratulations. Spirit chose you. You are the lucky winner. You're welcome. May it bring you so much glory in all your days. All right. So let's see, Ray. What do we have for Ray? What does Ray really need to know? What the f is going on? What did I say about massive shifts? We're about to approach Pisces season with this supermoon. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Magician. You saw me shuffle. Ray, a few things. Something you've been manifesting is about to manifest, and it's going to be bigger than you've ever imagined. Okay? The other side of this, depending on what you were doing, if you haven't taken inspired action based on the guidance you've been given to do something, God's coming in to force you to do it. Now, I know God doesn't necessarily force things. He causes things on his own doing. His will is coming in to step in to get you to do something. Okay? This may have to do something with a Gemini because the magician is a Gemini card. So it depends where you're at. Either you know you need to take action on something. This is having the willpower and fortitude to act upon something that you've been guided to do, knowing that you are ready. You have everything that you need for this new beginning, for whatever it is you're being asked to do. Either you're gonna do it or God's gonna do it for you. Okay? All right. Hi, Andrea. Well, yeah. So we are technically, well, 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 20th is when the supermoon is at its peak. So we've got like a little more than 20. We got like 25 hours to go. Okay. You're about to manifest something big here. But remember what we talked about in the collective reading? If you haven't been taking action steps towards the manifestations of something, God's going to flip it around to get you on the path, to get you, put like fire in your ass, because this is lightning hitting your ass to get you to get going. Okay? If you haven't been taking action yet, God's coming in to do it for you. I'm hearing you have no chances left. You're on your last option, your last golden opportunity to do this. Because if you don't, God is going to he's going to make it happen. He's going to cause you. This is an ending. This is something that you can't avoid. This is a dramatic shift, and it's going to cause a new beginning for you. But you are ready for this. I just heard lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. Wow, that's 2 towers in a row. And the magician showing up again. There's a huge tie between Coffee's reading and Ray's reading for whatever reason. I don't know if you know each other or there's something energetic here about you two. But again, Ray, if you have been told to take action on something and you haven't done it, take the initiative because you are ready for it. You better do it now. Otherwise, God is going to throw another tower in your face. And I have a feeling you've been getting multiple towers. Okay. 22 at the end of each time on the clock. There might be something with the 22nd or to the 22nd degree. A Pisces maybe. So since you made a donation, you know what's after the magician? It's the 6 of Cups. Either somebody's coming back into your life or you are ready to make an appearance. We got that at the top of the deck is what I'm hearing. You're ready to come back into somebody else's life. This is ready for reunion, ready for reconciliation, ready to ask for forgiveness, give forgiveness. This is something about going back to something in your past. You've been reminiscing about someone or something in your past. You've been healing your inner child. So what I'm also getting is that because you've healed the inner child already, you're ready for this next thing. You're ready for this union, your reunion. You're ready for this reconciliation. You're ready to go back to someone or go back to something. Or something comes back to you. Whatever this is, it's really going to shift your life in a dramatic way. But this is not a bad thing because you have the Six of Cups and because you have the Magician. But here's the thing. If you are not doing something about it already, God's going to throw another monkey wrench in there to get you to wake up and say, you cannot avoid your fate. You cannot avoid the inevitable. You got to stop stalling. You got to stop procrastinating, whatever this is. You have all that you need for whatever it is God has been telling you to do. Okay? You already have what you need. There's no more hesitating. There's no more stalling. There's no more trying to avoid this new beginning. There is whatever you've been working towards and manifesting, it will manifest for your highest good. It's going to work out in your favor. Okay? You have the Strength card after this. Leo energy. There's Gemini and Leo in this. Or you have that in your chart, your person has that in their chart, something like that. But this is more so of that you've recovered. This is recovery from healing from your childhood wounds. This is recovery from things in the past that, you know, made you feel ashamed, or things from the past that you couldn't clear your wounds from, something like that. You have all the strength and power you need to do this. I keep hearing you're ready. For whatever this is, you're ready. Your recovery, your healing's complete. You've tamed the beast. You've learned to restrain yourself from, I don't know, like lustful energies or something, or restrain yourself from wallowing in the past, or going back to the past, or reminiscing too much about the past. I got it. Let me clear my throat. You haven't been taking the initiative on something. You haven't been taking action on something because you've just been staying in this innocent phase where you're reminiscing about something or someone, looking at photos, looking at pictures, looking at text messages, looking at the things of the past. Remembering the fond memories of something in your past or with someone in your past. And you've been just doing this and doing this and doing this and being like, I feel safer here by just looking at these things, but you know, making sure that the past doesn't repeat itself. But I feel safer if I'm just reminiscing about the good times. But there's something here about you can't just sit there being nostalgic about this stuff, because you want to have more memories with this person or this thing. You want to experience more. There's playful energy here, tapping into your inner child. You're wanting to do this with someone or something, and you've just been sitting on it because you just keep reminiscing and reminiscing. It's like, oh, it was so awesome back then. I don't know if you were rereading something last night and you were just smiling. You were reading a letter and you're smiling or something like that. And you're like, I remember the good old days and how I used to be, or how we used to be, or how this used to be. And you're just remembering the good feelings that you felt from that. But what also happened here was over time, something didn't go right after all this innocent stuff, all of this sweet stuff. There is something about, I don't know why I'm getting it. There's something about lust here with this strength card. And that's not usually what I get with that card, but sometimes I do get that. Or trying to, oh my God, are you kidding me? You feeling weak and you caved and you thought something was going to be innocent, that nothing was going to happen, but it did. There may have been sex involved in this, but something about you felt weak. You kind of lost your confidence in something, but you're reminiscing about the innocence of the beginning of something because the magician is here. All right. Now, what I'm getting is that you want to go back to these fond memories. You want to experience this again. You want to make more fond memories with this person or whatever this is. But you're kind of afraid to take action because of you feeling that weak state that you were in when you experienced this with your person. Does that make sense? There's this raw carnal energy about you. I do get a lot of passion with this strength card here. You're wondering if you go back to this person, whatever this is, that you won't be able to contain yourself. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And that you might repeat something from your past or repeat a behavior from your past with you not being able to hold it together, to contain yourself, to restrain yourself from doing something that you didn't want to do. So with this is God saying you cannot have that in the back of your mind because you are a different person now, okay? You've been holding yourself back from this because you're afraid of something repeating itself that you did in the past with someone. I'm thinking it could very well be your counterpart or a soulmate because that's what this energy is. Okay. You may also be afraid of being manipulated. Maybe you thought you were being manipulated by this person who was actually being very innocent, and they weren't manipulating you at the end of the day. They never did. And you realize this later on. There's something from your past that tends to creep up. You want to take action of something and you pull yourself back because of what happened in the past with this person, because you're afraid of having the past repeat itself with somebody else manipulating you and not your soulmate, not your counterpart here. I know you got a hit, Jason. I think Kay got it too. You felt very... When you met this person, I think it's a person. When you met this person, you felt very weak. You're like, oh my God, what just happened? You fell pretty fast. Hold on. You fell for this person pretty hard, pretty fast. You were not expecting... Man, I wish you would have gotten the messages, because if that card would have come out, that would have totally confirmed it, because I have a card that talks about this, about falling. So I didn't think I would fall so hard for you the way that I did, something like that. This is what's happening here. And you kind of felt a little bit guilty because you couldn't restrain yourself, because you couldn't contain yourself. Because this person made you feel at ease. They made you feel weak in the knees, and it just like you did something, you just fell right into it. But there's a little bit of this thing where you felt a little bit guilty, or you felt it was the wrong thing to do when it really wasn't, in my opinion. So either you're going to let go of this, or you're going to actually be the magician here, because you are ready for this next thing. You are ready for this reunion, this reconciliation. You are ready to come back to this person, because you understand this connection for what it is. You want to have that playfulness again, because this person allows you to be who you are. This person allows you to be your childlike self, and the person doesn't criticize you for it. You want to go back to having these fond memories with this person. But the past was kind of like getting in the way for you. But I'm getting it. The Magician's here at the bottom of your deck, though, Ray, because you're ready. You've done what you need to do. You've been manifesting this reunion, this reconciliation. You've been envisioning like going back to this person, or meeting back up with this person or something, asking them for forgiveness or whatever. You've been thinking, you've been playing it in your mind, you've been acting it out in a sense. And now God's coming in to support you with manifesting this into the physical. I just heard you had a huge revelation about something either today or yesterday. You may have had the same revelation at the time that I did, between 2, 3 o'clock this morning. Technically Saturday morning, because we're now on Sunday where I'm at. This is also God saying, I just lit a fire underneath your ass to take action, to get going. You had a huge epiphany about something. God revealed something huge to you. Could very well be about, like, this is a past life connection. This is your person. You've done this before. Nothing's going to go wrong when you come back to this person. This person was meant for you. What happened in the past had to happen. It's kind of like when you met this person, whatever this thing was, you recognized the person from the get-go. You already knew they were your soulmate, your person, your counterpart is what I'm getting. You got hit hard when you reunited with this person, but it's because your soul recognized this person. You had never met before in the physical, but you had known each other before in past lives. This is why this person was very recognizable to you. And now you're getting hit with it again. Okay. Oh my God, oh shit, jeez. Oh, I can't say this here because it has to do with the revelation that I had. I'm not at liberty to talk about it, but it's coming up in Ray's reading because either he had the same revelation or something. I said somebody had the revelation that I did early this morning or yesterday morning. And you've got 2 major arcana here. All right. You are being supported by the universe with this, Ray. God's like, here's the lightning bolt on your ass. You're ready. You're not going to repeat what you did before at the beginning. Right? You're going to be able to restrain yourself, to restrict yourself. There's somebody that you're dealing with who's very attractive, because I'm looking at the female here. There's somebody about somebody's physical body, because when I look at this card, I believe that she's not dressed. She's naked behind this line here. So it's kind of like somebody's physical appearance that like really you get drawn to, and it's you have this tendency, like you have to hold yourself back. Again, the containment, the restriction, the self-control here. Again, taming the beast. And it's kind of like when you're around this person all the time, it's hard for you to keep yourself from like doing something with this person, or there's something about them being undressed or vulnerable or naked or something along those lines. But there's no need to get to worry about this. As I said, you have been given the opportunities to take the initiative, to take action, to get something started, because the one is the beginning of something. It's like putting the key in the ignition and just starting up the car. You've been sitting in the car with the key in your hand. It's not a push start, right? It's you have to put the key in the ignition. And I know there's a sexual connotation to this. It's not a push start. You don't put the finger on there and just boop, and then the car goes. You were driving a car where you literally gotta put the key inside the ignition and turn it to get going. Because otherwise, like I'm seeing the car's gonna short circuit, or there's gonna be like, I don't know, sparks happening in the car. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Otherwise, God is gonna be like, you're not going to have the seatbelt on, okay? You're not going to have the seatbelt on, and then God's going to start the car for you, and you're going to go from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds. That's what this energy is. Either you do what God has been telling you to do, or he's going to do it for you. This could even be, Ray, where there might be something that will happen that you're not going to like. Okay? I'm telling you, man, you have the fucking support of the universe. It's not even funny. The top of the deck is the world side. Sorry, fuck. Close this shit out, Ray. That's exactly what I heard. They close the cycle out. You've come full circle. You are fully prepared. You finalized your hero's journey. There's nothing left to do. I need to read something. It's the You're Ready card in my angel deck here. Look, what did I say? But your recovery is complete. Your healing is complete. Look what's at the top of the deck. Compromise and success. Hold on. Give me a minute. Here. You know what this says? I turned right to recovery, by the way. You can't fucking make it up. You can't make it up. And you know what that says? You're finished or already complete. Your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. That's the Magician card right here. Okay? You're done. You've come full circle. And the You're Ready card says, all your past experiences have led to this moment. That's the Six of Cups. You've studied and grown spiritually in many ways. There is nothing more to do. You are ready to move forward and embrace the person you know in your heart you were meant to be. You're ready. It's time to close this shit out. Because if you don't, God's going to cause some upheaval, and he's going to continue to throw these wrenches in your life until you do. Because this is dealing with a soulmate, a counterpart. You're supposed to be with this person. You're supposed to have a mission with this person. You've got major at the top, the bottom, and the card that came out. This is great success here. Whatever it is that you're about to take action on, you're about to take the initiative on, it's going to be very successful here. There's a great accomplishment that you're going to achieve. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a chapter in your life for you, right? Dagnammit. That was the bottom of the deck for the collective reading. With this new supermoon in Pisces, I don't know if you got Pisces in your chart or you are Pisces with a Taurus moon. This Pisces moon is really on your side for this. They're telling me that God has lined everything up for you to make this seamless so that you can have that success and you can be done with the stagnation and taking shortcuts, and you could be done with being so close to the end of something big and you just not taking action on something. This is a huge ending, and it's going to be a beautiful new beginning. The only thing that's in between the world and the magician when you start over again is the Fool card. You need to take that leap of faith. But you already know how this is going to turn out. This Pisces new moon is heightening your intuition. You're getting massive downloads and revelations of shit. And it's like there's nothing more for you to do. You just need to do it. That's it. You just got to do that. One thing that God keeps kicking your ass about. He keeps sending the lightning bolt right to your ass to get going. Again, you're in the car. You have the keys. God's going to be the one to just shift that car into gear, and you're not going to have your seatbelt on, and I see you flying through the windshield, God forbid, or you hitting your head on the steering wheel. I wouldn't want that for you. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but that's what I'm seeing, man. Maybe this is literally you getting in a car to go somewhere, to head towards someone, to do something. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the car. I'm hearing get in the car and go, Ray. Like now. It's 1:18 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where you're going, but that's what I'm getting. Wow, what a crazy reading. What is going on? Dude, I need alcohol. You know, I really wanted to drink one of those truly hard seltzer drinks. I only know about that stuff because my counterpart was the one who introduced me to that. So I found the tropical ones or whatever. They're actually pretty good. But I wanted to have one when I ate the nachos, and my guys were like, you can't do it, Jess, because you got to do some hardcore channeling. Even a little bit of that hard seltzer stuff, as good as it is, they're like, you can't do it. Either you do it after, which I probably won't because it's going to be late, or you do it the next day. So it's like, I'm not supposed to have alcohol when I do channeling. I actually did that one time for a client reading a couple of years ago, and it resonated with her, but I asked for strength because I couldn't get it together. And I started to fall asleep in the middle of the reading. I was like, nope, I can't do that again. So luckily enough, either she didn't realize or she was the reading was helpful for her, but my guides are like, you're not doing that again. Free will, right? But yeah. So there we go. There we have it, peoples. Hopefully, Ray, that helped you. Okay. I don't know if you still need a boost or something, or you still need some clarification or whatever. I don't necessarily do clarification, but I showed you the other cards. You know, it's up to you. If you need a little bit of the boost, or you need something else with this to kind of like get you going. You're welcome, Ray. I'm hearing it again. You're ready. You're ready. There's nothing more you need to do. Nothing more you need to do. You just got to take that one action step. I'm hearing it's just one. And it's metaphorically speaking with you putting the ignition, the key in the ignition. It's not a push start. It's not a push start. Yay, Kay's gonna give me pina colada. All right, let's go. Holy crap, man. This is crazy. Towering towers. You know what's funny? It's because my grandparents were trying to get them into this place called the Towers. It's a community for elderly people, and there's a long wait list, and we're trying to get them in there so they have their own space. So hence why they tend to move from house to house and stuff like that. So we're trying to find them a place of their own. But anyway, just divine timing, I guess, right? But anyway, thank you, Ray, for the donation, for your patience. I'm glad you found us, because I was like, I don't know where everybody went. But it looks like God purposely, or something happened purposely, either to not have people come back onto this, or I don't know what. I'm leaving that up to God, whatever that was. Or it was, that was divine intervention. Or some dark force, or it was both. I don't know. You just saw 2-2. It's 122 right now over here. That's crazy. You're welcome, Ray. Thank you. So you are good to go. All systems go, Ray. You are free to move about the cabin. All right, Jessica. Miss Sample. I need to remember to send Jess the deck. I got to do it on Tuesday because the Tuesday's when I ship it, because Monday's a bank holiday, right? It's a federal holiday. Yay. All right. Jess, are we ready? These have been very interesting readings, guys. Archangel Michael's trying to fly somewhere. How did I knock that over? Did I knock that over? Wow, dudes and dudettes. 2 towers and 2 magicians in a row. Okay. Okay. Jess wants a general. Okay. Is Jason, are you the only one with message cards for the evening? I think so, right? What does Jess need to know at this time, Holy Spirit? Oh, shit, no! Took the fire out, Jess. Wow. If that wasn't indicative of the energy of this, guys, something is about to shift. Like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Look what's here. It's the 8 of Wands. This is very close to Tower energy, people. They look like phalluses to me. It's like massive eruption. Woo! I know that's not you because you're a female, but you know what I mean. Maybe there's somebody around you who like feels like that for you, but that's that, guys. I get this. This is 3 times in a row with a fast energy. Delays are over. Massive shifts happening. Okay. So for you, Jess, the only thing here is you have the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. All right. I keep knocking all the archangels over. You have the 5 Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So what we're getting with this is you... I'm hungry. They say I need to eat for this one. There could be something where there's been disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. I don't even know what the hell's going on with this package. Okay. Things really haven't been going in your favor. And I kind of see that because I talk to you every now and again. 8 fallacies, Jason? That's funny. You are being continued to... You're being asked to continue to see the silver lining in everything. And I believe you're already starting to see this because of what you told me just the other day. You're starting to see why you keep going through the 5 of Cups. Okay? You always know that there's something better. There's something good that comes out of something bad, right? This is what God wants us to realize. He would rather see us disappointed than see us destroyed. So when we come into these situations, relationships, whatever, where we were hoping for something and it didn't turn out the way that we wanted, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for everything. The main thing here is to not carry the weight of the disappointment and let it linger there. Right? When we're able to see the light in everything, that makes our world brighter, right? We're always going to go through disappointments. You know, every now and again, a 5 of Cups situation will come up. I can't sit here like this, wallowing in my sorrows and focusing on the 3 cups that are down, because there's always other opportunities. There's always two other cups next to you, behind you. When this stuff happens, Jess, it's because our 3D selves think that this thing's going to be better for us when it really isn't, because it's not part of our plan. God sees the higher plan all the time. He always has the bigger plan. And when we're kind of like looking at, oh yeah, this is going to take off, or this is going to work out, it's going to be successful, and things are going to turn around, and it doesn't. I'm hearing God's like saying, just hold fast. It's just that you thought that it was going to work out, but it didn't, because it's not what God wanted for you in the end. And when you start to see the reason as to why you went through these disappointing moments, the fuck ups, the mistakes, this is the shit happens card. You let go. Okay, I fucked up. I didn't do that. Oh man, I was hoping for this and it didn't work out. Okay, well, there must be a reason. That must mean that God's got something way better. It's kind of like when you don't get a call for a job that you really wanted, or you don't get that promotion. But then later on, God gives you something even better. You don't get the promotion, but someone offers you a job with higher pay than what that promotion got. Does that make sense? That's how God works. We shouldn't see disappointments as failures. We shouldn't see disappointments as something where we're going to be saddened about and, God forbid, fall into a depression or whatever. No. That's what the devil wants us to get to. Because, see, the thing is here, and I know this is where I've been. There's been so many fucking disappointments in the past several years for me. But what's happened is, over time, I'm like, okay, I see it now. There is something better that's going to come from this, because God's got something better for me. This isn't the end. This is the all is not lost card, okay? God knows where you need to be. You just got to roll with the punches. And this isn't to say we live in a 3D world. There's always going to be 5 of Cups moments. Oh man, I didn't get that. That didn't take off. That didn't work out. I didn't get the call. I can't move. I can't do this. You have to realize what it is in those 2 of Cups that you're not seeing. Sometimes you can't see the 2 of Cups. You don't know what's in those 2 of Cups. Sometimes you might be able to, God may be able to reveal what those 2 cups are. If your vibration is high enough, God will allow you to see what's inside those 2 of Cups that you feel like don't exist. And when things don't go right in our life, we should still celebrate life, because the 3 of Cups that are down is the 3 of Cups in tarot, where it represents celebrations, community, friends, having a good time. Something doesn't work out, you still have a fun time. It's like I'm thinking about Valentine's Day with my son, right? I was like, okay, well, I'm not in a relationship, so I'm not going to dwell on that. There's so much fun to be had here. And my son and I had a fantastic day. It was the most memorable Valentine's Day I've ever had. And I didn't have it with a partner. That says a lot. Okay? There was no romance. There was no whatever. I got surprised by my mom with a box of chocolates. I haven't gotten a gift for much of anything, birthdays, Christmas, Valentine's Day, in years. But do you see me sitting around, I didn't get anything for my birthday. I didn't get anything for Christmas. I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. But my mom surprised me with the box of chocolates. I was like, holy crap. I was not expecting that. I wasn't. I gave my mom flowers. She wasn't expecting that. This right here, this was my Valentine's Day gift. I got that the night before Valentine's Day. I said, I'm getting myself some more Oriental lilies. This is the best bunch I've gotten. And they have some really good bunches over there. That was my gift to myself. Right? I'm not going to be sitting there getting all depressed and sad and be like, life sucks. Nothing magical is going on. I'm just going to dwell that I don't have 3 of Cups in my life right now, or I don't have the love, right? Because 2 of Cups is love. It's a romantic connection or like-minded friends. I'm not going to sit there and be all poopy pants about it, you know? And my son and I had the greatest time. I went to get his ID because he's going to need it next month. We had a walk. We talked about all this stuff, and like, my son's the best kid on the planet. And then we had dinner with the family. And we had great conversation. And it was just, we had the greatest time. And my dad was making these jokes. Oh my God. It was fucking funny. And my son and I were like keeling over. And my dad was almost falling off his chair. It was that funny. I mean, you couldn't have a better moment than that. So, the reason why I'm telling you this is, no matter what doesn't go right in your life, it's because God's got something better. And He wants you to see the light in every disappointment, in everything. Shit's gonna happen. Things aren't gonna go our way. Because that's God's like, well, yeah, I know you really wanted that, Jess, but wait till you see what I have behind door number 2. It's kind of like, I want door number 1. I want door number 1. And then you open it, it's like, that's not really what I wanted. And then you don't see any other doors, but then there's like a hidden door number 2 or something. God's like, Jess, there's something better in door number 2. This is about alignment. Being in alignment with the things that make you happy. Even through the disappointments. Look how different these cards are. There's a little bit of light here. It's a glimmer of hope in this card. Okay. We stay because we have hope. We stay because we have faith. This is being in alignment with those things that, alignment with the faith, alignment with the hope. You have to trust that things are going to shift in a more positive direction. That the delays are going to be over because you've been disappointed time and time again. It's going to shift, but you need to shift first. You got to get into alignment with that glimmer of hope, with the silver lining. You've got to accept things for the way that they are and just move on with your life. Okay, that didn't work out. Next. Okay, that didn't work out. Next. Okay, that didn't work out. Next. What else is there for me? Right? And the more you get to see, like you just said, the blessings and everything, the better off you're going to be, the more in alignment you're going to be with what it is you're trying to bring into your life. There's some good news coming in. Something about travel, something about moving. Somebody's going to show up out of nowhere. You're going to get communication out of nowhere. Whatever this good news is, it's going to take you into a much more positive direction. Right? But again, you got to keep having your vibration up there. And it gets fucking hard when you've got disappointment after disappointment and your vibration's up there. You're like, yeah, this is going to work out. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. And it's not, and it's not, and it's not. And that can really do somebody in. I know at one point it got to me and I just had my head in my hands and I was like, I kind of got to that the other day when I posted it on in the app, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not going back there. I'm not going to allow this to take me down. I'm not going to get to 5 of Cups. There's a higher purpose. There's a higher reason in this. And when you have the ability to do that and you align yourself with that, that's when you boost up your manifestation abilities. But this always comes with God having the better plan for you. He always does. And this is not for us to get caught up in the mistakes we've made. Getting caught up in the past, right? Getting caught up in those friendships that didn't work out, those engagements that didn't work out, those not having all the happy times that you used to have. You no longer have to look at those things that you once had because you got something even better coming. You got Pisces. Oh, you got Pisces energy here, but I kind of picked up. I don't know what's going on today. Let me put them here. You have the Hermit underneath the Five of Cups, and then you have the Hangman. So you've got two majors there. You have Virgo energy and Pisces. This is gaining that wisdom, what I just said. Gaining the wisdom from those disappointing moments. Gaining wisdom from the things that didn't turn out the way you wanted to. This is you gaining that wisdom because you're starting to see the blessings in things now. You're getting more into alignment with your higher self here. You're getting closer to achieving spiritual mastery with this Hermit card. I said you see the higher purpose in it. The Star card is the higher purpose. The deeper meaning of life. Okay? Socrates. This is the Socrates card. Know thyself. Understanding better why things don't happen for you. Okay? You have Pisces and Venus and Pisces? Okay. That's right. I'm about to prepare your chart, by the way. In case anybody doesn't know, I do. Yeah, I do that too. I do birth charts. Again, you become that wise sage when you really start to realize this, and you're starting to realize this now, Jess, and that's fantastic. Things are really going to shift for you the more in alignment you get with that principle, with that knowledge. This stuff can't necessarily be taught. It has to be learned on your own. Learn from within, right? All of that time you spent in isolation, your friends being taken away from you. I noticed that you haven't been talking about your friends lately. I just realized this. Three of Cups. God pulled you away from those people. You pulled yourself away from those people, and they're not affecting your energy anymore. This is why things are shifting for you. Okay? And your thoughts are shifting. You're getting a lot more, this inner wisdom. You have this knowledge about this already. It's just a matter of you going within and contemplating about certain things. Observing things. That's what the Virgo energy does. The observer, the analyzer, right? Doing some analysis on your own life. Understanding who you really are. Like, I don't need to be in Five of Cups just because something goes wrong. It's like taking the hit, taking the loss. Like, okay, there's got to be something better. And there always is. Okay? There always is. King of Swords is at the top of the deck. There's something about communication coming in for sure. Good news from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know. Maybe me. Um, well, I did give you good news today, did I not? I did. I fucking did. I just, duh. Anyway, there could be some teacher, somebody who is very brilliant, a great educator, someone who's excellent with communication or works in communications or something like that. There's strong communication, or you're getting some sort of truth from somebody. Somebody's mastering this focus. They're like, they've made a huge decision here. They're being very decisive. They're being very serious, very honest about what they're about to say. Someone's going to communicate with you with honesty and integrity here. It's like, this could even be somebody surrounding you where they're letting go of the past. They're moving on from the past. They're accepting what happened, what went wrong, whatever this was, the fuck ups that they did, the mistakes that they made. You're like, I can't dwell on this anymore. It's not healthy. There could be somebody around you who is drinking or something like that, or like continuously falling into a depressive state when things didn't go their way. But it looks like this person or somebody around you, whatever, they've really worked on their mental state. Okay. They really worked on their mental state here. And there's something about, I'm hearing cutting to the chase. It's like, I can't hold this in anymore. I need to speak my piece. Because there's strong communication vibes. But it's delays are over. There's a breakthrough here. There's communication coming in. But it's really good news here. So, but this is also you mastering focus. Understanding what the truth is that comes with that hermit energy. When you're going within and you're removing yourself from the outside world and you're not going to the outside world for the answers, you're going within for the answers. You're observing the difference, the situations in your life. You're observing the circumstances that you've been in that you wish you weren't in, but now you're understanding the reason behind it. You're gaining a lot of wisdom from this. This is gaining wisdom and knowledge from the difficult experiences in life, from the hard knocks of life. Learning your lessons and utilizing the knowledge from those lessons, which you were eventually going to be teaching to others. Okay. You're seeing the truth for what it is now, Jess. It's like, I'm not going to be sad and sorrowful and in a depressive state and lying in my bed and boo-hooing, and not saying that you can't boo-hoo. You got to purge what you got to purge. But if you're in that room or whatever, and I think you kind of were like this a little bit early on, and you're just like, I'm not going to do anything today because I just feel like shit, or I feel like a piece of shit, and this, and that. I'm not going to have some fun today. I'm not going to take action today. I'm not going to get up and energize myself. This is energy surge right here. Like I said, like eruption. There's like ejaculate going all over the place. It's like, I've been saying this for the past few readings. It's sailing across the room type of thing. Not that you're doing that, but it's a huge shift in energy where you're getting more into alignment for things to start changing in your life. Because remember, guys, it's all about the energy. If you are like this most of the time, depressive state, pity party, and again, you can be sad. There can be sorrow here. There could be like disappointment. But you gotta learn how to snap out of it when you get to that state, and it takes work to get there. Okay? It took me quite a bit of time to do that. Like just the other day when I posted it to my members on my mobile app, I was just like, I vented, I put it out there, and then what did I do? I shifted the energy. I brought myself back up to a higher vibration. You're going to learn. This is not just for Jess, because Jess is learning this. For everybody else who's watching this, you're going to learn over time. When those disappointments come in, it's like, shit, I fucked up. Or I'm like, man, I shouldn't have done that. Or like, why didn't I get the promotion? Why didn't I get the job? Why didn't I get the house? Why didn't this happen? Why could I not communicate? Why, whatever, whatever, whatever. When you catch yourself in that, you say, you put a stop to it. Nope, I'm not going there. I'm not going to get sad about it. I'm not going to sit here and sulk about it. I'm not going to just like pull a pillow, a blanket over my head and knock it out of bed. No, you're going to nip that in the bud type of energy. That's so kudos to you, Jess. Because I feel that shift in you too. You've come a long way. And now you know going forward, because I will tell you this, you're going to be experiencing a time when you're really getting more into alignment with your higher self, and you're elevating, you're ascending, and you're really working more of your mission work. There are going to be more times like this, because that's what has been happening to me. And you're going to know, nope, okay, didn't work out. All right, next. I'm moving on. Let me stay laser focused on purpose, focus on what is positive, focus on what that hope, the faith, the trust, the light here. Okay? The silver lining. That's part of this thing you're going to be mastering. You're going to get better at, okay? So I hope that helped you. Yep, anything that's for you won't pass you by. But remember, the alignment piece of this Eight of Wands is important. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Jess. Thank you for the donation and for your patience. We're now up to Warrior for your reading. Yes, Jess, you said the magic word. Rejection is protection. That is a huge key to that Five of Cups. It's the same thing with Five of Pentacles. We get left out in the cold, we get abandoned. God's protecting us from something. He knows better. But that's hard for a lot of us to comprehend, to live by, because of the programming. We're not taught that. But it helps when we see other people go through disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, things not working out for them. And then you see them still in a happy state. You see them still like doing what they love to do, whatever, even though something didn't work out, it actually starts to get people to wonder, how do they do that? Right? Like Mikey said, that's what's up though. So let's just wait on Warrior. I know he, I think it was a she, was here. If Warrior comes back, that's fine, because she's got a paid reading. Actually, she has 2 questions. Or he, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a she. So the next one on the list is Doreen. if I got that right. I haven't seen Doreen anywhere, because I know she, I think it's a she too, was there before the app crashed. Is anybody getting what I'm getting? I want to see if anybody's getting what I'm getting right now. Test your intuition. Thank you for putting that out there, Jess. How patient she's been and how things are not happening for her. And you asked her, what has she been doing in that patience? You can't just sit at home doing nothing and expect shit to happen. Exactly. I was talking about that in the collective reading, right? Case in point, a lot of you know what happened in September of last year for me, right? I could have totally gone the other way and fell into this abyss right here. Like a deep, dark depression, and sat there. Like I could have gained like a ton of weight and just, I don't know, not taking care of myself, and just would have been like, well, whatever, man, all is lost. I already lost practically everything. I'm not going to do anything ever again. It could have totally gone that way, but God was not preparing me for that. I had to work through a lot and build a stupid amount of strength to deal with what I did. And a lot of people can't even handle a breakup, right? Let alone what I went through. And I'm not the only one who went through something like that. A lot of us got displaced. I just heard that the next door neighbor to my parents, her sister and her son recently moved in with him last week. Sounds like a lot like me and my son, all the way from New York State. Things weren't working out. A lot of people are going through that right now. But we can't stop in our tracks, can we? It's like I know the devil was trying so hard to say, Jess, you should just fucking give up. You trusted and you were patient and you continued to do this stuff, and God said he was going to do this for you and do that for you, and you just like, nothing happened. And now look where you are. It was bad. It was bad. Totally tried to get me off course. He was flat out telling me, you should give up, Jess. Just go back to that 6-figure job. Because I know people were offering me even more stupid money. It's like, I only told a few people what they were offering me. And they're like, what? Do you know how many people would jump at a salary like that? Not me. I know there's something even better coming than that. But so many people can't even deal with a breakup. They get to 5 of Cups when that happens. Can you imagine? With people who've lost homes, who've lost possessions, who've lost their health, whatever this is, people, you never know. If somebody had practically everything stripped from them, they probably wouldn't survive. I'm not trying to be an ass here, but it's a matter of where they are at vibrationally. And this is what I also try to help people with. It's like with Kay. When I was predicting, we knew she was going to lose her job, and I was prepping her for that. She was prepping herself for it. When it happened, she didn't fall into this. It was a little bit, but she got right back up. It takes a lot to be able to do something like that. And because of that experience, when she experiences multiple times in the future, it's not going to faze her. Mikey, that is a question. Oh God, how am I supposed to answer that? Okay, so here's the thing. And people may think I'm crazy. In a sense, I do respect that entity. Because we can't have dark without light. Okay? If you know about who the devil was originally, who was he before he fell? Right? I know from experience, from what other things that I've looked up or whatever, but from what God has told me, the devil works with God. God allows the devil to try to throw us off. It's what builds our character, resilience, strength. Because remember, we have the choice to either allow the devil to control our lives or God. And God will allow the devil to come in. Yeah, I know he did that with me. He said, you know what, God, take everything from her. She's going to go back to that job. She's going to go back to those relationships. She's going to go back to what she was doing. God's like, well, I don't think so. Do I have permission to go do this? And God's like, yep. He tests us. But it's the shadow side of us. Are we going to transmute that to light, or are we going to stay in that darkness? I firmly believe the devil is what pushes us more towards the light. But a lot of people, and I know people rebuke him and stuff like that, and I get that, right? Because sometimes I'm like, devil, nope, not today. Not today, Satan. We've heard of that, right? Yeah, we can say that, push that off. But when we're able to do that, and we're able to say, not today, Satan, that means that we're more for the light, that we're leveling up in that sense. Okay? Oh, that's interesting. That's right, Jason. Do you see that? How he's being called the light bringer? What did I just say? He brings us more to the light. And people probably get all confused with that because it's like the devil. That's knowledge right there, people, with how the devil works in our lives. Right? Exactly, Jason. That's what I'm saying. That's his role. He's supposed to push us up, not down. And then you hear people, the devil made me do it. It's the devil's fault. The devil this. No. It's a choice. It's always a choice. But as I said, he pushes us to get closer to God. That's one of his roles. And sure, there's other dark things, because I think there are things darker than the devil, honestly. The ones that don't want to push us to God. There's a separate entity here, guys. So I guess Doreen isn't here either. Oh man, I hope these people come find me. But you know what? My guides were like, Jess, you can't worry about that. What happened, happened. I think God's more of like telling me to just receive here. Okay, so we'll just hold off on those two, but we're gonna go to the free list. Pamela's up here. Pamela, my dear, are you here? Oh, you want to know something very nerdy? So the Apple Watch, I finally upgraded my iPhone to 6, whatever the hell iOS it is. I really don't give a shit. Anyway, I upgraded to the latest one, and I realized that in photos, you can create a watch face for your Apple Watch with your photos. And I was telling my son today, I would love to, because I took a picture of this and I put it as my background. I can't show it to you because I'm using my phone. I took a picture of my lilies and put it as my wallpaper. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. And I said, wouldn't it be awesome to create a wallpaper? And as we were taking a walk, I was I was like, I wasn't paying attention, involuntarily going through my wallpaper again, and it said, create watch face. I said, what? And I created the watch face with my lilies on there. I'm so fucking excited, it's not even funny. I was like, oh my God, I wanted lilies on my watch face, and I was able to create it from the picture that I took. I don't know. I just had to share. It was a fun day today. I spent a good time with my son. We cleaned up his room together, and we took our sunset walk, and I got us some food from Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff, and we just had a fun time. You know, I can't ask for a better son. I can't. All right. Okay, so Pamela is here. Let's see what comes out. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Pamela need to know for her highest good at this time? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Jeez. You got the Page of Wands, okay? Pamela with the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I love this Six of Swords. Heading towards the light. Okay, you need, so a few things. You need to have the courage to move away from something. Maybe it's literally moving, okay? If you have been getting messages, signs, and synchronicities to literally move, change jobs, relocate, whatever, you need to have the courage to do this. You can't sit on this any longer, whatever this is. You're just gonna have to take the chance and get excited about it. You may not be ready for it, but you are, okay? This could also be about somebody who wants to resolve a conflict with you. They want to let bygones be bygones. Conflict of resolution of conflict. I always say it backwards. Somebody who's learned their lessons about taking advantage of you, of mistreating you, that type of thing. And they're like, you know what? I can't leave this unfinished business as unfinished business. I want to close this cycle out. I want to do something differently. So you could very well be getting some sort of communication. I'm hearing peppy energy. Could be from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. But it's like you could be getting good news from someone. They could even be traveling to you with this Page of Wands with regards to they're having the courage and confidence to kind of step forward and say, you know what, I want to rectify this. I want to move things to a more positive place, a more peaceful, tranquil, balanced state here. He's Aries, yeah. So this could happen in like 6 hours, 6 days, 6 months type of energy, but don't quote me on that. I don't like to do timing on these things because this is all in God's hands, not mine. So yeah, there's this energy of kind of like mustering up the courage to communicate with you, to like to say, like, I need to move forward. You know what? Like, let's just there are going to be these honest discussions here type of thing, and it's just like, you know what, I just want to move this way. But again, there's also something here about maybe you get some exciting news about exciting new endeavor for a career, for a job, and it's going to require you to move. Okay, there's a whole bunch of things that are coming through with this. It could be all of them. Okay, so Mikey, give two shits. I'm gonna steal that from you. I'm stealing that from you. This is also something about Pamela, like you taking the opportunity to do something different, to do what lights you up, to do something that like you get excited about, that you're passionate about, the things that like rev up your engine. I'm getting a strong energy, something about you literally moving where you are from right now. There are two mountains here. You may feel like it's going to be a challenge. You may feel like you're ready for this, but you may not feel like you're ready, but you are. This is something new for you. Having the courage and confidence to do this thing, because while you may have to go have that boat go through the mountains, you're going to be just fine as long as you continue to follow that light. All right? Jeez. Okay, but either way, Six of Swords is moving to happier times, calmer waters, sunnier days are ahead. Whatever you've been worrying about, struggling with, it's going to change as long as you take the risk, as long as you have the optimism that things are going to get better. Remember, we've been talking about an alignment. If you are having a lower vibrational thoughts, if you're being a pessimist, if you're thinking everything's going to go wrong, it's going to be doom and gloom, then you're actually going to go the opposite direction. Okay? This is positive here, but you have to be positive about someone coming in with this message, someone wanting to clear things up with you, or this new endeavor that comes in, this new career opportunity that may require you to move. It's going to be for your highest good, okay? Whatever this is. But again, you got to be ready for it, but you have more so have to have that optimism. Get in the energy of being excited about something coming in, something better coming your way. Because when your energy is not in alignment with that, it won't come your way, right? We've been talking about alignment for quite some time. This good news will come in when you are aligned with it. This new endeavor will come in when you're like, yeah, I know things are going to look up. I know things are going to get better. They're not going to get worse. If your mentality is, it's going to get worse, it's not going to be a good thing, it's going to be bad news, then you're going to manifest that. That's just how it works. Okay? So I hope that helped you. Optimism is the key here. All right, Mikey, you're up. You still want the general, right? You're welcome, Pamela. Thank you for your patience and for your question. Mikey's sticking it out. Maybe not in that way. Oh my God. Okay. I just had a tower moment, but the epiphany revelation tower moment. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe I just got that. I'm not allowed to share, I'm sorry. The only thing I can say is that it had to do with Ray's reading. That's all I can say. All right, Mikey, let's see what Holy Spirit has for you. What does Mikey need to know? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please. Thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Jack, jeez. What did I say about sticking it out? Didn't I say that? Look, it's the phallic card, Ace of Wands. That's your bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Cups. The Moon. Cancer, Pisces. A lot of water here. Seven of Swords. Okay, there's a lot of dark cards here, okay? Just by colors. This is the brightest one. Mikey. You gotta stop lying to yourself. You gotta stop deceiving yourself, okay? You know I love you, right? You know this. But I'm here and you gotta stop pretending to be someone you're not. It's like you're trying to fit in with other people. It's like maybe trying to keep up with the Joneses or trying to like better understand something or people, or you want people to better understand you, or because it's like you are wearing a mask here. Okay. My bangs are too long. You've got like this negative energy around you. You're surrounded by people who are very deceitful, very condescending, people who are just definitely not honest with you. It's like they pretend to be someone that they're not, and you get caught up in this stuff. Spirit's asking you to like really walk away from those people. Like it's not helping you. Your intuition has been telling you to do this for quite some time, Mikey, and you're hesitating on actually taking action towards listening to your intuition. Because the bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. It's time to go for it. It's time for you to just like, fuck it, you know what? I'm not going to worry about, you know, what happens down the road. I'm just going to go do it, okay? You have to stop giving in to these negative energies, and I know you've been struggling with this. I know we talked for the past couple of days a little bit. Yeah, it's manipulation, but you have to be the one to walk away. And I'm going to be completely honest with you here, Mikey. If you continue to talk bad about them and to talk about what's going on, they keep doing this to me, they keep manipulating me, they keep, you know, fucking me up, they keep screwing things over me, screwing me over, whatever, you are putting more fuel to the fire. You have to walk away from these people. These people are not for you, and you know this. You and I both know how gifted you are, how intuitive you are, because you've got the Moon card there. And your intuition's been telling you this. It's been months, Mikey. You don't need to be surrounded by these people anymore. It's not for your highest good. It's not going to get you anywhere. And you complaining about it, and you pointing the fingers, and you putting all this negativity towards it, you walk away. That's it. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to do anything other than take action. Stop hesitating and just go and do it. Leave the past in the past. These people who screwed you over, these people who deceived you, who lied to you, who cheated on you, whatever they've done to you, let it go. You keep holding on to that. Again, the collective reading, you're getting in your own way. You've got something way bigger coming down the pike, and it's this ace. It's a fresh start. It's a new beginning, a new career, a new life. But you've got to do something about it. Like Jess was saying, the shit's not gonna fall in your lap. They won't leave you alone. Ask yourself why that is. You know what Eight of Cups also is? You may need to literally move away. The energy is too dark. Look at all the dark cards you got. You've only got one card of light here. You got to be following the light. So I'm getting very strongly, whatever you are in, wherever you live, you literally need to move, because that is Eight of Cups too. It's a change of interest. It's just like, you know what? I'm doing an about face. This life isn't for me anymore. This city isn't for me anymore. This house, whatever this is, it's not for me anymore. I got to get the fuck out of here. The energy, the negative energy surrounding you, Mikey, it's too much. It's too much. And sometimes God has to remove us out of these environments because it's blocking our manifestation abilities. It's blocking what he has coming for us. God's got your back with this. Do you see what card keeps getting knocked over? It's the Seven of Swords. You see how he's carrying these Three of Swords here? This represents heartbreak for me. The Three of Swords in tarot. Disappointments, failures, breakups, whatever. People who just like keep putting swords in your heart, daggers. Okay. This, you're already equipped to handle that better with the Four of Swords in the back. Four of Swords is contemplation, right? Staying silent. This is you just walking away in silence. Don't say anything. There's something about leaving in the middle of the night or whatever, but with that Four of Swords there, you have the ability to heal yourself through all this. But you got to get out of this negative mindset, and you got to pull away from these people. You not taking action on something is not going to do anything. And if you keep walking away and they keep, you know, they're not leaving you alone, I think your intuition is telling you something different. And again, this may sound harsh, but I just heard you got to stop making excuses. Okay. This energy here, Mikey, has been following you around for a long time. And I know that I met you over a year ago, right? We crossed paths well over a year ago. This energy is still lingering around, Mikey. You need to do something about it. It's not going to get any better until you fully walk away. And I'm getting very strongly, you are literally moving away. Okay. You've got this. All right. God's giving you the opportunity. The door is open. The window is open. You just got to walk through it. There's no need to overthink this. There's no need to like sit down and like, what do I do here? You know exactly what you need to do. You've known this for quite some time. Just say, fuck it. You know what? Okay, I'm done. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to have a fresh new start. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to be more aligned with the light, not with the dark. I'm going to trust that what this opportunity God's giving me, it's going to work out for me, because it will. Because you have the ace down there. God has opened the door. You got to walk through it. You're very gifted, intuitive, Mikey. I know from past conversations, you've been telling me some like what other people would call off the wall things. We need you for something other than this Seven of Swords shit that keeps popping up in your life, okay? Hey, that's what I put, the prayer emoji in the heart, right? But you gotta let go of that fear, too. Fear of the unknown, the uncertainties. I don't know what's gonna happen when I do this. You know. I gotta shift. You know. You know it's gonna be better. There is something better. But you have got to take the initiative. You've got to take the action. Leave the past in the past. Let it go. You are emotionally unfulfilled. It hasn't been working for you, and you know it, and you know something's got to change. You know something's got to change. Okay. Ray was supposed to be next, but he did a paid. Simone, you have 60 seconds. Snack time. Again. My guides say you're welcome. You got this, Mikey. But to be honest, because I love you dearly, you gotta put an end to this shit. It's like what's her face says in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Margot. If you're not gonna put an end to this shit, then I am. And look what happens to her. You gotta put an end to your own shit, Mikey. Jason, are you here? Looks like I'm holding a cigarette. Like a big ass cigarette. It's brown. I need a cigar. Kay, did you say meat stick on purpose? Let me go smoke my meat stick. Oh God. Yes, delirium goodness. It's like I've been smoking something, but I haven't. I'm high on God. That's what it is. Okay. Kay, I think you're up next. Right? Okay. And then I think Jason will be the last one. Mikey, you're funny. All right. Well, Mikey, by all means, stay around for Jason's reading. It's always, it tends to be a show when Jason's reading comes up. right? Okay. All right, ready? Here we go, okay? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Kay need to know right now? I hope you don't get another tower. What does Kay need to know right now, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians? Okay. Non-tower, but Four of Cups, my dear. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This guy's got on a rhino. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. I don't know if this has something to do with rhinoceros. I know that sounds weird, but they're having me point that out. Or if you see a rhinoceros, this is going to be confirmation of this reading, or there's something about a rhinoceros, or you need to look up the meaning, the spiritual meaning of a rhinoceros. Like spirit animal thing. Anyway. Here we go. You're weary, you're disappointed, you're like, it's kind of like you're tired of someone who keeps coming in and out of your life, things not moving forward, things not taking action, somebody not having the courage to do something, to say something. It's kind of like, it's like lackluster energy, or because remember, this could be past or could be future or whatever, but this could also be like that disappointing energy with regards to relocating, with moving, traveling. Okay, this is relocation, this is changing residences. Okay, and you're kind of like, I don't want to do that again. I'm tired of doing that. Why do I have to do this again? This is also Five of Cups energy. You got to look at the silver lining of this too. And it seems like you're flippy floppy on it. Some days you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take that risk. Everything's going to be fine. You know, I'm going to go through with this. And other days you're like, why the fuck do I have to do it again? I think I just said that verbatim coming from your higher self. Remember what I said in our session? Do you remember what I said about one of your past lives? Remember to be grateful for the things that you do have. Remember, think about it this way. Thank God for the problems you don't have. And yeah, I know we talked about this and I felt it. It's like, oh my God, do I really have to tell Kay this? Remember? But it's like, God's doing this for a reason. You just don't see it, but you don't need to see it right now. You've got to go with full on trust on this. Okay? You're going to have a place to go to. right? This is taking that risk. God is teaching you to take risks, Kay, because you haven't done this most of your life. You've kind of been, well, let me just go conform with the norm, and let me just take the easy way out, or let me just go do this. Let me not jump higher. Let me not go do something beyond Kay's abilities type of energy. Okay? God's trying to get you to trust in him more with these things. But what he's also doing, he's trying to get you to learn how to take risks. Because in your future, you're going to be taking bigger risks than this. Okay? And when you get there, you're going to be like, what? I got to do what? Okay, God, I'm going to do it. You're not even going to second guess it. You're not going to be like, oh man, I have to do that. Like, I really don't want to go there. I really don't want to do that. I want to stay here. Blah, blah, blah. It's easier. It's easier. It's easier. There's less involvement. Like, I don't really need to put in any energy into this. I just want it to be seamless. I want it to be smooth sailing. We both know that's not the hand that you were dealt. Okay. But remember, there's something bigger here. And yes, you are disappointed that you've got your person, whoever this is, who keeps coming out of your life. There's like sexually charged here. You know, they start off all charismatic and all smooth talker-ish, and like, you know, they know how to say the right things and what to do and how to like rev up your engine, and then boop, once they get you going, it's like, I have to say it, it's like when they talk about when somebody's about to orgasm and then they stop and it's like, what the fuck did you just do, type of thing, right? This is what I'm getting from this. But not that this person is doing this. This is the energy of this person where he's like, okay, this and this, the charmer, the sweet talker, the Casanova, there's your Don Juan right here. And then he gets something from you or whatever, and he gets what he wants, and then he leaves you high and dry, and he's gone. And you're like, why? You just don't entertain that behavior. And you're like, okay, you're doing that again? All right, there's something about putting your foot down if you haven't put your foot down already. Right? You can't let this person, this energy, interfere with your emotions, with your well-being. Okay? So there's two messages. One with your person, there's one with the whole thing we talked about, how you need to move again. But there are bigger problems that are going on in the world that you do not have, and God's like, Kay, I need you to stop focusing on what's going wrong, what you don't have, those disappointments. I need you to be more determined and optimistic about this. I need you to be I need you to trust in what I am doing here. Okay? Continue to have that grateful mindset. And yeah, I get it that it's like, I'm tired, I'm weary, I'm so disappointed. This is like, what's the other word? Discouragement. Again. You gotta start getting more excited about life. Like, I'm gonna go on an adventure. Look at this journey as an adventure. What else am I gonna see? It's like going on a fucking safari. Probably why they had me looking at this with the rhino, right? Going on a safari. What animals am I going to see next? What's going to come up on the left of the Jeep, the right of the Jeep, whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be, you're going to traverse on this expedition in your life, but you've got to learn how to enjoy it. It's an adventure. It's not an unmagical, lackluster thing. It's actually it's a come along and ride my fantastic voyage journey. Get excited about where God is about to lead you towards. Think about like, okay, what am I going to learn, or who am I going to meet, or like, what gift am I going to come into? What exciting things can be on the horizon for me? This is about you shifting your energies. Okay? Yeah, it's like, you already know when I had to come down here, I'm like, really? Then I was like, I can go to the beach. No, there's my car, but then there's other stuff that's going on. I get to see my grandparents. I get to see my aunt. I'll be in warmer weather, right? Type of thing. I had to see the positive in it. And when my son and I were driving all the way from Virginia, stopping in North Carolina before my alternator crapped out, and then continuing down the journey to Florida, we made it an adventure. Even though I did not want to go back home, let alone move in with my parents, which is where I'm at now. And I even told my son to get excited, and he saw the silver lining too. Well, Mom, well, this, and this. And we helped each other cope with like where we were headed. And we had the greatest road trip. And my son's telling Mom, I want to do that again. He's like, too bad your car won't make it. My car won't make that road trip again.